Hi and welcome. Marwan is here, and in this tutorial, I need to create a coach. The coach that I want to create is this one right here. I found these images in Pinterest, and I added these images in this window. It's called Pure Ref. You can download it from internet. It's free to download. And I put these images inside, and I had the results. I need to model this piece. This tool is called PureRef, as I said. It's very nice because it's always be on top. So if I use Blender and move, it will stay right here. So it's very important to download. Or if you want, you can drag and drop and put the image inside Blender as I will teach you. So these are the images. I will open the folder. I will use this image and put it inside. So before that, I need to delete everything here. Let's hit A to select everything, and then hit X and D to delete these pieces. Hit number 1 from the numpad to jump to the front view, and let's open this folder, and I will drag and drop this right here. And as you see now, I have the image. Just move it, hit G and put it right here, and let's see the result. I just need to use this image as a reference. So let's add a cube. Hit Shift A, or you can go to add and make an add cube. And as you see now, I have the cube. I want to see the dimension of this cube. Just hit N from the keyboard to open this panel. And inside the item here, we have the dimension is 2 meters. I will switch this to centimeters. To do that, to change the setting of the units, you need to go to this panel. It's called scene properties, and go to unit and change the length from meter to centimeter. And as you see now, it's 200 centimeter. I need to make this couch about 200 centimeter in length, so I need to scale the image. Hit S and scale it. Hit Z and go to wireframe just to see it through the box. Hit G and move the couch right about here. You can scale it more and make the couch almost smaller than the box, right about there. I think that's gonna work. All right, that's cool. Now let's hit Z and go to a solid mode. I select the box. By the way, you can take this back, G, and take it back right here. And if you want, this is the image. It is right here. It's called empty. You can call it image. And let's go to this filter to activate something here. This called the selectable. Let's turn on this icon. Now if you hit this arrow, now this image is not selectable. So don't worry about moving this accidentally. So let's go to front view and let's hit Z and go to wireframe. And let's scale this box. Hit S and scale it like that to make it match the reference image. Hit G and take it up a bit to the line of X-axis. And there we go. Hit tab to the edit mode and go to vertex and just click and drag to select these vertices. Hit G and take them down to the Z axis. So hit G to move and Z to move them to the Z. Maybe right here, and take them up, G to the Z axis. Maybe right here. All right, now let's see what we got. We got this result. And what about the depth? I don't know the depth, but here I have some information about the depth. Let's see how much. Here we have 45 centimeter for the set here. I gonna give it almost 60 centimeter. So how can we do that? Let's see how can we do that. I gonna hit number 3 to jump to side view, and let's see what we got here. Do you see these lines? The big square 100 centimeter, and these the smaller squares. Each one of them are 10 centimeters. So I will use these. I will hit G and move these vertices to the 0 right here, for example. Let's hit 0 to the y-axis, and I'm gonna bring these. I'm gonna count for So I need to bring these vertices right here. Hit G and move them right about here. So right here, G, move them right here. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60 centimeter. And now we have something close. So the first thing that we need to do is to create these curves right here, one on this side and one right here. So let's try to simulate that. To do that, I will switch to edge mode, just hit number 2 from the keyboard, not from the numpad, and grab this edge. And I need to grab this edge right here and that one in the back. Don't worry about the other side because we're gonna use mirror modifier. So with this selected, just bevel them. But before that, let's switch to the solid mode, hit Z and go to solid mode, and then hit Ctrl with B to bevel. And as you see now, we are beveling, but the bevel is not working correctly because we have problem with the scaling. If we go to item, if we tap to the object mode, as you see here, we have problem with the scale. All the information here should be 1. So to apply the scale, hit Ctrl A and go to scale and apply, because now we are in apply window. So apply the scale just like that. And then hit tap to the edit mode. With these edges selected, hit Ctrl B again and bevel this result. And try to give them nice amount of segment to make them smooth. Let's go to the front view. Let's see what we have here. Let's see and go to the wireframe, Ctrl B again, and let's see what we got. Maybe right here, I think that's gonna work, and let's see what we got here. Okay, this is a nice result here. All right, now after that, let's add mirror modifier for this result. If you want to cut this from the center, that's okay, or if you want to add the mirror without cutting anything, that's gonna work too. So let's do that. Hit tab to the object mode and let's go to modifier, and let's open the list of the modifiers and let's add a mirror. Mirror right here, just use it, and it's not on the right axis, just hit bisect, and now let's see what we got here, and use a clipping if you want, and there we go. Now this side is similar to that side. That's cool. Tap to the edit mode and let's select these faces, hit number 3 and grab this one, hold Ctrl and grab this face right here. And when you do that, just hit I for inset, and let's insert this right maybe about 0.5 in minus. Hit I again, let's see what's the problem. 0.5, sorry, 5, because I'm working with centimeter, not meters. So hit I and add 5 and then hit enter to confirm the result. Now I got this result right here. When you complete, just delete these faces. To delete these faces, hit X from the keyboard and choose faces to delete faces, or you can hit XF to delete faces. After that, grab this face and hold Ctrl, grab this one right here and delete them. So XF. Now we just ended with this result right here. I'm going to apply the mirror modifier. For now, tap to the object mode and grab the mirror and hit apply to apply it. And now we got this result. This result is just need to give it a solidify. So again, let's go to the modifier list and let's add a solidify. And let's change the thickness to 5 centimeter. Just hit 5, enter, and there we go. All right, that's cool. Now let's see what else we can do here. Let's go to front view and let hit Z and go to wireframe. Let's see what we have here in this area. I need to add a cut right here and this right here to create these legs. So I need to apply the solidify and tap to the edit mode, hit tab and hit K to activate the knife tool. Now the knife tool is activated. Just click maybe right here and let's add a cut here. But as you see, the knife is free, so maybe you make the cut, but it will be tilted to the left or to the right. So to constrain that and to make it straight, hit C from the keyboard, and now you can cut straight, just like that. But we don't need to cut this face alone. We need to cut through the mesh. We need to cut everything. To do that, just hit Z from the keyboard to activate this cut through. Let's do that. Hit Z, and now it's on. Just hit left click to confirm that. Now we made a cut right here. To create a new cut, hit E to create a new one right here. So click, and again another left click, and when you complete it, just hit enter. Let's check that. Let's temple around and let's see what we got here. Easy, and go to solid, and as you see now, we created a cut right here. All right, that's cool. After that, grab this face and this one right here, and let's go to front view, hit E for extrude, and take this new face down right here maybe. And when you complete, let's create another cut. So hit K to activate the knife tool, and let's make a cut right here. Hit C to constrain that, and keep in mind to hit Z to activate the cut through, and then confirm it with left click, and then hit enter, just like that. Hit Z and go to wireframe. Let's see what we got here. We just created an edge right here. You can take it down, G to the Z, take it down just a bit right there. And let's temper around. Let's see what we got. Hit Z and go to solid mode. And there we go. Now I need to connect this face with this one on this side. So hit number 3 to jump to switch to the face mode. Grab this face, hold, shift, grab this one. The same thing here. Hold, shift, grab this and this. With these selected, go to edge and a bridge edge loops to make that bridge. It's very easy. Now we have some supports piece of wood to connect this side with this side. All right, that's cool. I need to reflect this result to the other side. So let's go to front view and hit Z and go to wireframe. I will delete all the side. I don't want it. So grab it and hit XF to delete it. And now I just ended with this side. So let's give this a mirror because of the dot of the origin is right here in the center. So when I will add the mirror, everything will be reflected correctly. So let's go to the modifier properties and let's open the list and let's add the mirror. And as you see, it's a very accurate result here we have. All right, so now we just created the base, and now we need to jump to create the letter. The first piece that I want to create is right here, this one. So let's hit 1. Let's jump to front view, and let's tab to the object mode, and let's create another cube. Hit Shift A and go to mesh and add cube. The cube is very big. Hit S to scale it down, tap to the edit mode, switch to the wireframe, grab this face, or you can hit number 1 to switch to vertices. Grab these vertices, hit G and take them up right about here. Grab these, G and take them down maybe right here, and grab these, move them a bit to this side, and you can put these in the middle if you want. Hit G and move them right here. If you want to be precise, you can go to snap and activate vertex snap and hit G to move to the x-axis, and then hold Ctrl to snap it with this point right here, and now it's snapped perfectly. That's cool. So let's hit Z and go to solid, and let's go to maybe top view. Let's grab these vertices, hit G to move them to the Y, and let's put this maybe right here. Let's see, where should we put this one? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right here, and this one should be aligned with the piece of wood with the base, maybe right here. Let's see what we got so far. Z and go to solid. That's cool. This face, I don't want it. Grab these 4 vertices and hit XF to delete this face. And now let's add a mirror for this piece. Go to mirror and add a mirror. All right, that's cool. That's nice. Let's tap to the edit mode and let's see what we can do with this edge at the side. Maybe we can bevel it. Before I bevel this, I'm gonna add edge right here, hit Ctrl R and hover over this area, and when you see this yellow edge, confirm it with left click and just slide it and move it. And let's put this one maybe right here in this area. I think that's gonna be nice. And after that, maybe I need to bevel this edge, grab this edge, Ctrl B for bevel and bevel this. But don't put too much edges here. Let's see how much we need to put. Maybe 4, that's gonna work. All right, I think that's gonna work. So now let's see how can we create edges here to connect them with these new edges. Let's hit Ctrl R and let's add maybe 3 edges and just slide them a bit right here. And let's switch to the vertex mode, hit number 1 and grab this vertex and hold shift to grab this vertex, and then to connect them just hit J from the keyboard. Now we created this edge. Select this one, grab this one, hit J to connect this one. And for this one, you can connect it with this one. That's gonna work. Let's hit J, and there we go. From this side, the same thing you can do. Grab this with this, hit J. The same thing here. All right, now let's see what else we can do here. All right, now after that, let's select these edges. I will grab this one and hold Control and grab this edge. And when you do that, these edges will select it because we hold Control. The same thing here, hold Shift, grab this new one, and then hold Control and grab this one. Now we select these edges between. Let's replicate that here, and here, and here. And there we go. Now we just selected these edges on the corner. When you complete, just give them a bevel. So hit Ctrl B for bevel. And just bevel them with 2 segments. As you see here, we have a problem with this vertex right here. Just be aware of this vertex because it will cause us a problem. So just bevel it, give it nice amount of bevel. So Ctrl B, and let's bevel it right here. I think that's gonna work. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. That's cool. When you complete the bevel, let's add subdivision surface to see the result here. Go to the modifier list here and add subdivision surface. And now it's smooth. You can make it more smooth if you want. Hit right click and give it shade smooth. Now it's more smooth. So now this result is similar to this one right here. You can tweak it more and take it further, and we will do that. So I will apply the subdivision, or before I apply, let's see the wireframe. Let's go to the this panel right here. It's called Object Properties, and let's go to Visibility maybe, or Viewport Display, sorry, and activate wireframe. Just I want to see the wireframe of this piece alone. So now I have these results, and the subdivision is not showing me all the edges. Let's go back to the subdivision and turn off this one, optimal display. Now I can see all the edges here I have. So I have this result right here. Let's see how can I fix that. I will deactivate the subdivision for now because I need to support this area with some edges right here. Tap to the edit mode and Control R to add some edges right here, maybe 4. Let's see how much. Yeah, right about there. And the same thing here. That's cool. Now let's see, let's activate the subdivision. And now it's better. When you be satisfied with the result, just apply the subdivision. And there we go. It will give you an error message here. It tells you you should apply the first modifier and then the second, but that's not gonna cause a problem for this specific situation. Okay, now after that, let's see what we can do here. Let's go back to this panel and deactivate the wireframe. I don't want it for now. Let's tap to the edit mode and let's grab these edges at the corner and on this side. That's cool. Okay, with these edges selected, let's bevel them. When you go closer to the mesh, as you see, the mesh will be clipped. And if you want to fix this issue, you need to go to view and take the clip start back to 0. Just click and drag it to the left, and that's all what you need. And now when you go zoom in, you can go further. So I need to bevel this result. Control B for bevel and just bevel it. And as you see now, the bevel goes crazy and very fast. To make it go very smooth and slow, hold shift to make that slow, as you see right here. Without shift, as you see, is very fast, but with shift, it's cool. Let's give this a nice bevel, maybe right here, just a very small amount of bevel. When you complete, as you see, all of these edges are selected. Now we need just to select this edge in the middle. So to do that, just hit Ctrl minus from the numpad, just to shrink the selection. And now we just have this in the center. And now we need just to push this down. To do that, use Alt with S from the keyboard and hold Shift and take this back. Take it a bit deeper right there, and that's cool. Now we just created this this edge right here. Okay, I need to modify that further. I need to grow the selection again to select these edges out. So hit Ctrl plus to grow the selection. And now we just selected these edges out, but in the same time we have these edges inside. We don't need these edges inside. So to do that, I will switch to the face mode and then go to select and go to select loop and choose select boundary loop. So that's gonna help you just to select the boundary. And when you get that, hit Ctrl B and hold Shift to give them nice bevel, just like what I did right here. And there we go. Now let's go back, hit tab to the object mode, and as you see now we created this stitch or edge. I don't know what, call it whatever thing you want, but you got the idea. So if you want to go further, you can give it another subdivision surface, and let's do that. Now it's very smooth. That's cool. Let's go to front view. Maybe I need to take this piece down, G to the Z. Right there, maybe. That's cool. Tap to the edit mode. Grab these vertices and push them to the exhibit. That's nice. All right, so I'm gonna end this tutorial and I will see you in the next one.